Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play the Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. Last time, we saved Clown from his runaway unicycle by using the Bone Driver, the so-called all-in-one tool. That thing clearly lies. It's clearly the Allen wrench. But in this episode, we're going to be tackling the secret chapter that is available inside of Chapter 12, The Runaway Clown. So, we're going to hit retry on this one. And I'm going to meet you guys inside of Dr. Finkelstein's lab. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. And first things first, since I'm doing the chapter again, I need to end up actually being able to finish it. So, I've set it up right now to where I have the bone driver and everything. But now the real episode begins. So, Igor, what's wrong?
Jack, listen to Igor. Igor was eating Bone Biscuit when I hear manhole scratch. I turn, no scratch. I turn back, Biscuit gone! Oh, Jack, get Biscuit back, please! Then Igor help you.
Alright, so now we have our second chapter. Secret chapter, Bone Biscuit Burglary. Try saying that 5 times fast. So, it would seem that Igor heard manhole scratch. But what manhole could he mean? Well, the first instinct that many might have is to go back into town square and go to Hidden Place 1. However, that's not where the Bone Biscuits are. No, there is a hidden place I have been ignoring that I have been not showing off purposely because its only purpose is for this secret chapter in particular. And it is actually right behind Dr. Finkelstein's lab. So Igor was eating his Bone Biscuits behind the lab, probably because Dr. Finkelstein's probably trying to get Igor to get off the biscuits because he sort of eats those like an addict. So, once we go behind the doctor's lab, right over here, we have the manhole scratching. So, should I enter the manhole? Sure. What could be waiting for us inside? What kind of burglar would steal a man's Bone Biscuits? Why, it's not a man, it's a spider! Remember this guy, ladies and gentlemen? Yep. We have to fight him again, and they have the Sally song. But guess what? You don't get to do Let's Dance sequences. Nope. So, yeah. I did say beforehand, I hope you're not done seeing this guy because we're going to be seeing him quite a few times. In fact, we're actually going to be seeing him one more time after this. Only difference is we have a very small arena. Oh. Nope. Stop. Dang it. Nope. Stop. There we go. Now, don't try using Santa Jack on these guys because they are not Santa Jack friendly. So, let us continue going. It's the same strategy as before. Although, one thing I just love whenever I'm doing this secret chapter, what I like to think, is that somebody recorded the duet between Jack and Sally inside the crypt, and they're just playing it right now while I'm fighting the spider. So, I just think, maybe it's Igor. Maybe Igor just has a boombox just right above us, and he's playing it right now as I'm fighting these spiders. Oh, great. Now I need to think of one for the other time we have to fight this thing. Alright, so let's continue going. We are about halfway there. As you can see, this thing's not too tough, but that's because it hasn't started charging yet. And it also sucks because I don't have a Let's Dance sequence to help me out with this. Dang it. No. No. Stop. There we go. I'm gonna try fire. Fire. What if the fire turns blue? I am highly disappointed now. Admit it, you wanted to see blue fire as well. Alright, it's low enough to where it'll start charging now. That's not good. Because as you can see, he's starting to move on his own. Fire! 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 Alright, so he's back again. Oh no. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ignore me! Dang it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Wait, did the auto-targeting turn back on? I think the auto-targeting turned back on. Dang it. I blame you spiders. You cause manhole scratch. I don't know why, I just love the delivery that Igor had for that line, though. Manhole scratch. Wow, I've really gone this low that I'm just talking about this. Well, I mean, there's not really much you can say because once I beat the spider, we're done. All right, are you gonna charge or are you gonna just spit? Okay, you're gonna move. Oh, nope. Up. Stop. Okay. That is not the move I need to do. How come I do the spin move when I don't want to? Up. No, no. No, 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 no. Ow. Jeez. Nope. Got your butt. Do I have? Yep, I got one left. Fire. Fire. Right. And. Come on. All right. No, don't go back into ground. Oh, dang it. Looks like we got to do another round against this thing. Now, this secret chapter is obviously a lot easier than the first one. By a long shot, which is why I don't mind doing this one. And, I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, I think you get a 2,000 soul bonus, and this one can be repeated, just like the other hidden chapters can be. But, I mean, there's no real reason to besides just wanting to grind up souls, and even then, Hidden Place 5 still exists. Alright. Now we're getting to like how Boolossus is. The less spiders there are, the harder it is. Right? You're the last one. Alright, and goodbye. And you kill him, get some souls, and Igor's Bone Biscuits back. There we go. So, still packed with calcium, and still somehow filled, we have Igor's Bone Biscuits. So, let's go back and give them to Igor. Now, obviously, I probably took only like 4 minutes on that. So that would be a short episode. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spice this up a bit. I know I usually leave the backtracking for the other chapters, for the, like, hidden ones, or the ones to where I'm doing cleanup, but for right now, since what I'm going to have to do is a lot of cleanup, I'm going to go into the graveyard, and I'm going to grab the last of the crystal skulls, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my next bottle. So then we'll only have to get a few more left. So, first things first, though, we need to go up and give this to Igor, and one thing is primarily on my mind. Why does the doctor not have an elevator on the bottom floor? And does he realize that he cannot get out of his own lab because there is a giant hole right there that requires Jack's soul robber? Then again, how did Igor get inside here? So I probably shouldn't be questioning this at all. Alright, let's keep going up. I'm coming, Igor! I have your bone biscuits! And up we go. Back in the doctor's lab. Here you go, Igor. Still can't do that. And you get a 2,000 soul bonus for the second secret chapter, Bone Biscuit Burglary. And with that, that is all the secret chapters within Oogie's Revenge. And at this point, we are now well over halfway done with the entire game. Because with that, that makes we've done 14 of the 26 chapters in the game. I know. I would have thought chapter 13 would have marked that, but then again, I did the other hidden chapter. So, let's now show off us getting the crystal bottle, and since it's also chapter 12 and I'm already here, let's go into Hidden Place 1 and grab that figure. If you could not tell, I'm trying to pad this episode out like crazy by also cutting down on backtracking that's going to be inside the cleanup video that's going to be going up after Chapter 14. And that is honestly because Chapter 14, we're going to have to... After Chapter 14, we're going to have, according to my list, 5 or 6 hidden places to go to, which is probably going to take up the entire video in all honesty. So, let's go to hidden place 1, then we're going to go to the graveyard where the hanging tree is still inside there for some odd reason. I don't know why he's not come back to Halloween Town. It's nice and safe inside the town now, especially since I'm back. Alright. And also, let's heal ourselves up because that spider kind of did a number on me. Alright, so drink some of the water. And let's go into the manhole. I guess if you're doing the hidden chapter right here and you didn't know that there was a hidden place behind here, I guess you could come here and then end up getting the heat skeleton figure, which is what we're going to be getting for this one. Ow! Ow! Stupid bone barangs. No one likes bone barangs. Haha, hit you. Ow! Come on, let's keep going. Come on. You know that frog's just chilling right there, just going, hi. Killing some guys? Yeah, that's cool. Wow, this is a lot more. Now it's not. Right. Never mind. Well. Never mind. Maybe you could actually build up a high combo with this one. But there we go. And since it's Chapter 12, you get the heat skeleton figure. Fun fact, in my original LP, this was actually the figure I missed when I had to go into the final episode and show it off. And I felt so stupid for missing that. So this time I decided to make it that I wouldn't miss it. But now let's go into the graveyard and go to where we got a golden pumpkin in the past to grab ourselves a crystal skull. I have no idea what changes it from, you know, a crystal skull being put up there when it's nighttime, but I'm not going to question it. Now let's see, are they down? Is what I'm very curious about. No, not yet. I said beforehand that in one of the chapters, you could end up seeing a group of skeletons trying to knock over the tombstones that we ended up putting up. And that could actually end up happening again for something later. And as you can see inside the tree, it's all Christmassy and lighty. And bats. 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 And that's the next chapter too. No, that's not where I needed to go. Go back right here. Have your brain aneurysm later, Roxas. Right now, we don't want bats. Okay, maybe it wasn't right here. Maybe it was on the other side. Because I do know that there is a crystal skull that's on top of here. If not, then this has made me a terrible liar. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It means my list is a farce. Or that it's actually not available. Which, no, it's right there. I can see it. I'm not a liar. It's just not there, which means I just need to go back to where the... Okay, I know where it is. Right, and... Here we go. That is Crystal Skull number 4. With that, we now have enough to turn in to get ourselves our third of 4 bottles. So, I'm going to cut to the witch's shop, and then we're going to end off this episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back at the witch's shop, so I believe I talked to Short Witch. Or not, I guess I talked to Tall Witch.
Congratulations! You found 4 skulls, Jack. Here, take this bottle. You can fill it with spring water to drink when you feel tired.
So, basically what I'm getting from this is that our spring water is basically a 5-hour energy. So, there we go. Here we have our third bottle. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be tackling my most hated chapter inside all of this game. See you guys next time.